What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's time for a different type of video. I haven't really made a topic on. I'm surprised I haven't made a video on this in a bit. So today we're going to be making a video on Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. This is the series per se turned 25 this year, and that is honestly insane how long this series has been. How long the series been going, really. So today I feel like, why not talk about Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64, because like it's the one that started it all, of course. So after all these years, does Super Smash Bros. 64 still hold up? Well, time to find out. Alright, so I don't think I need to explain the rules of Super Smash Bros, but I will say that if this is the Smash Bros game you're only just playing, then you're gonna have to get used to basically no side specials, kind of. Because side specials are technically, you have your neutral Bs, you have your down Bs, and you have your up Bs as your normal moves, but you don't have side B. Side B is basically your neutral B. That wasn't a thing until Super Smash Bros. Melee, which was the next game in the series. So yeah, well, how's the gameplay in Super Smash Bros. 64? I don't think I really need to explain, like, what kind of plot do you want me to say, honestly? Like, this was before, the Smash Bros. Hasn't had, like, a story type mode until Brawl, so yeah. But let's talk about the gameplay. Well, the gameplay is, well, I guess it's a little on the flowy side. For a Nintendo 64 game, this is to be expected. I mean, a lot of people throw out, well, most N64 games don't age well. Well, no shit, Scorelock. Of course most of them aren't going to age well. But Smash Bros. 64 is an exception. One of the few exceptions, in my opinion. I don't know why. Like, I go back to this game to see if I really enjoy it. I'm like, okay, I kind of understand how to play it and stuff, even if it's not really the best Smash Bros. Game at all. But yeah, I just think Smash 64 gameplay, while it takes some more getting used to, it works well enough for a Nintendo 64 fighting game. Or party game, whichever the term is. I don't know, talking about Smash is exhausting sometimes, so I wanted to make sure I said both! So yeah. But yeah, the gameplay is overall what you expect in the Smash Bros. Title. Oh, and I love the opening cutscene, by the way. Well, this was before, like, I guess this was before they started, I don't know, it holds up really well after all these years. Very memorable opening cutscene. And of course, the commercial. We can't even forget about that. So, yeah. Alright, now let's talk about, I guess we'll talk about the characters. So, you start off with only 8 characters. The characters being Mario, Donkey Kong, Link from Legend of Zelda, Samus from Metroid, Yoshi, Kirby, Fox from the Star Fox series, and Pikachu. Those are the 8 characters you start off using. And then you have 4 unlockable characters being Luigi, Ness, Captain Falcon, and Jigglypuff. If you want to know who my mains are in that game, I main Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong, of course. And I also main Captain Falcon because I really love him as a character, even if there hasn't been anything brand new, unless this video ages poorly or something and doesn't know a Zero game or something. Yeah, maybe they should make a new one or something. I don't know. This video may be outdated or something. Maybe it is. I don't know. Regardless, I love Captain Falcon as a character, and I also just like F-Zero GX and F-Zero X. I should maybe talk about those games eventually. And I also secondary the Mario Brothers. Mario and Luigi. I technically do play Mario more, and I don't know why, at least in the future games, but Luigi's also awesome, so yeah. But yeah, those are the only characters I play. The rest of them range from just okay or just very bad at, like Jigglypuff. So yeah, those are the characters you will play in this game. Let's talk about some stages. How do stages hold up? And honestly, the stages hold up pretty well. There's some really, really cool ones. My favorites being Congo Jungle and Dreamland. That theme is always stuck in my head. Sector Z is a nice one as well. I like Peach's Castle. Mushroom Kingdom is very underrated, by the way. Mushroom Kingdom stage is very underrated. Hyrule Castle is really cool too. Yoshi's Island, yeah, that one's okay. Planet Zebes is okay, and hot take coming up, Saffron City is just fine. I don't know. Seems like a stage that some people want back, but I don't know. I never hear anyone bring it up, so that's just me. But otherwise, there's some neat stages for the first game. Alright, now let's talk about the modes. Well, so obviously there is some content in here. We have the one-player mode, which is the single-player mode, per se, of this game. Basically, you go through different rounds of matches here, and This is for, like, you know, trying to get through every character and stuff. You're usually going in order, starting off with Link and then the Yoshis, and you fight a giant Donkey Kong. It's usually the same order, just the characters do mix it up a little, kind of. Or I guess on your team it mixes up. But otherwise, the matches are usually the same. Now, I guess this is probably for a reason, so it didn't really do, like, it's not really random until much later in the series, so, yeah. But I say for the first attempt, it works. So, yeah. I really like the one-player mode, and there's also some training modes so you can practice some, you know, training modes are pretty much a Smash staple, and, yeah, you can pretty much just practice if you wanted to. And Break the Targets, one of my favorite Smash Bros. Modes ever, is honestly really fun. I really love that mode. And a mode that has never returned in the series, Board the Platforms, where you have to land on platforms. Like, come on, this mode should definitely come back, honestly. I don't know why it never did, honestly. And yeah, and of course you have the usual multiplayer mode with items and stuff like that, so yeah, I don't think I need to say basic stuff that's been in the Smash Bros. Series up until this point now, so yeah. And also, I guess, to not really bring up the competitive scene, really, I mean, I don't really make tier lists or anything like that, so yeah, just to mention that. This game never really has a large impact, at least it probably does, but it's just not up there with other titles. That's probably for, like, the repetition. But the repetition usually is, like, it's the weakest in the series. But there's a lot of people who do appreciate it because it's the one... If we didn't get this game, well, we wouldn't have the rest of the Smash Bros. Series. So, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. This game also started up as... Oh, yeah. I guess I could also mention this about the development for this game, because even Sakurai, if you guys don't know about Sakurai, you know, the dev who people praise that totally does not need a break from the Super Smash Bros. Series, right? Is, you know, the one involved in them. And he also showcases basically what was known as Dragon King, the fighting game, which was an early concept of, you know, Smash Bros. Of what it was going to look like. So... yeah, that's pretty neat that he got to show that off in one of his videos. By the way, go subscribe to Sakurai's channel, although I heard it's ending pretty soon, so you better go while you can. So yeah, you can also look at the character's info and options and stuff like that, so yeah. Alright, and yeah, I don't really have much else to really say about the first Smash Bros. Title. It's the first game in the series, holds up really well for a Nintendo 64 game, and although it's probably the weakest Smash Bros. Game, I do appreciate its existence, and it will always have a huge cult following even years to come. I always go back, I sometimes go back and replay Super Smash Bros. 64, and honestly, it's just a nice, fun, comfort game to play for one-player mode, honestly. I just really love it, honestly. And yeah, I just cannot wait to see what the future of the Smash Bros. Series holds. 25 years later, this game, while I can understand if it's your least favorite Smash Bros. Game, I do think it holds up pretty well in my opinion. It's a pretty solid enough game, so yeah, definitely give it a try if you haven't. Also, I don't really need to mention, like, mods and fan games. Smash Remix, which is pretty much Smash 64, with added characters like Wario, Banjo-Kazooie, Falco, Dark Samus, because why not? Bowser. It adds some new characters and stuff, so go check that out if you really want to. There's probably some tutorials out there you can look up, but Smash Remix is fun. I really love it, honestly. I've been playing it a lot, and it definitely puts the original N64 in obsolete, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to bring that up, honestly. It's a really fun set of content you can check out. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of Super Smash Bros. 64? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.